Good morning. It's a very long time since I've done a allotment video, mostly because this year, up until this point, has been absolutely terrible for getting any kind of plants to grow. Case in point, there's a couple of rows of beetroot here. Now, that is about the third time that I've sown seed in this particular spot, and you can see it's fairly sparse in terms of where the beetroot have actually grown. Same with the parsnips next door. You can actually see there's 3 rows here, some fairly big plants and some fairly small ones. Now the big plants have been in since about April, May, early May, and the smaller ones probably since the beginning of June. Now, yeah, there's a difference in size, but actually I've planted the same number of seeds. In fact, the smaller ones I've actually had to thin out because so many germinated. But just getting things to germinate this year has been an absolute nightmare. Exceptions probably Brussels sprouts. They went in the same time as the first lot of beetroot and the larger parsnips. They're doing really well. Some odd bits of salad, again, just where stuff hasn't properly germinated. I'll show you some more salad that's been planted more recently in a minute and just see the difference. Sunflowers, they're doing really well. Not quite sure what I've got. I sowed loads of random wild flowers, and I think there's some dahlias and other things. I know these are marigolds, but I'm going to have to wait until they flower to find out what some of them are. Hopefully they're not weeds, because that is about the only thing that has grown well this year is the weeds. Cauliflowers, again, they were planted fairly late, but also planted, grown from seed indoors and then planted out. I lost all my early onion sets this year. They were in this spot, so all I did was replace them with shallots when the shallots were ready to go in. Garlic, elephant garlic behind, peas behind that, runner beans, another row of peas. I'll just walk around here and you can see. So I'm going to pick some of these peas today because they're looking good. Yeah, in fact, look, there you go. I never managed to get them home because I end up eating them all. So, yeah, perfect. So as I say, row of peas, row of bunner beans, another row of peas, broad beans, a bit of black fly despite pinching the tops out. I don't think I was quite fast enough this year. But again, this is, if you look, you can probably see there are some much smaller plants in amongst the bigger ones where I've had to sow extra seed. Again, I'm not sure whether that was the seed. I think it was, because I did notice that a lot of them had little holes drilled in them, so probably some kind of boring insect had got in there. And when I say boring, I don't mean boring as in couldn't hold a conversation, boring as in drilling into my broad bean seed. Black currants are doing really well. Again, they're going to get harvested today. And I think in this one, where are they? Yeah, there's some more in there as well, as you can see. So soft fruit again this year, not as good as last year, but doing fairly well. Gooseberries haven't done anything really. I think that's probably because I hacked back the plants last year. Probably overdid it a bit too much judicious pruning. But a lot of fruit on the loganberries, as you can see. Ready to pick some of that. Potatoes, completely dire year for potatoes, forget them. And this is what I mean by difference in salad. Now you can see there's a row of lettuce there. I've actually picked some of these, so where the gaps are I've had plants. And then over there is the other row. Now that row you're looking at now was planted about 6 weeks ago. This row about 3 weeks ago. So, and actually the radish even more recently than that. And yeah, look at that. radishes ready to go. So yeah, not the greatest of years again this year. Different in the sense it's not been as wet as it has been in previous years, but it's been so cold for such a long time, stuff just hasn't got off the ground. Anyway, it's supposed to be a glorious weekend. Wimbledon tennis, German Grand Prix, and lots to do on the allotment. So I'll speak to you soon. Take care now. Bye bye.